this video, we are going to learn methods to reshape string columns. By string columns, we are referring to a column that contains a string. In our example, the column title contains a string, the title of a book. Luckily, Panda series and indexes have a set of string processing methods. These methods allow us to work with each string easily. They are accessed by using the str attribute. Let's say we want to split the title column. We can use the split method of the str attribute, passing in the element to split on, in our case, the column. The method returns a list for each row. Each list contains the two substrings obtained from splitting the title by the column. We could also access only one of the resulting elements. In that case, we use the get method from the str attribute, passing in the index of the element we want. In our example, we get the element of index 0. The get method returns the first split element of each row. We can also set the expand argument of a split to true. This will return a new data frame with two columns, one for each split element. This allows to assign the split elements to columns in the original data frame. In our example, we first split the column title by the colon, indicating we want to expand it to two columns and assign it to two new columns, main title and subtitle. This is useful because now we can drop the original column title and after that transform the data frame by using the new columns as index, getting a clean long data frame with a multi-level index. Let's work with the following dataset. We can see that the name and last name of the author are in different columns. We could concatenate those two columns into one. For that, we will use the cat method of the str attribute. In our example, we apply cat on the name author column. We pass in the other column we want to concatenate and the separator element, for us, a space. We get a series of the new concatenated strings. We could also assign the generated series to a new column in the original data frame. In our example, we create a column named author. This is helpful because then we can melt our data frame using this new column as index instead of using the two original columns. The cut and split methods can also be used for indexes. The following data frame has an index named main title. To concatenate the index with a column in the data frame, we access the cut method from the str attribute from the index. We assign it to the index, getting the new concatenated string. We can do the same to split the string contained in the index. We access the split method of the str attribute from the index again. We set span to true, and we now get a data frame with a multi-level index. We have only worked with concatenating columns, but we can apply the cat method to concatenate a column with a predefined list. In the example, we define a new list. It contains 3 elements, one for each row of our data frame. We now apply the cat method, passing in the list and the separator element. As we can see in the output, we obtain a series where each string in the main title has been concatenated with the corresponding element in the list. Now is your turn to split and concatenate string columns.